Lions defensive coordinator. On the other side, the man he worked under the last 4 years. Lions head man Dan Campbell. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. And the offense has a long field on drive one. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They would love to have this kind of success on the ground in this one. 18 yards to begin the game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Laporta in motion. On the bootleg, it's Goff. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So they'll bring up 2nd and long.
2nd and 18 at the 33-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jarvis Brownlee in on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd down.
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down.
Formation for the Lions.
On to punt is Fox. His kick is away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. Geno Smith leads out the Jets. He's back with the team that drafted him in 2013. This now his 14th season in the league.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
And it's third down.
On the fake to Hall, here's Geno. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
Williams in motion.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Detroit.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He's trying to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10.
D'Angelo Pons in coverage.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
So that challenge, a successful one. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Well, now we see the other side of this two-headed monster of a Lions run game. And, you know, we see Jahmyr Gibbs so often. He has the splash plays, the long touchdowns. He's good in the pass game, the run game. But he also has a really good ability to convert the difficult, the hard yards. And he can run just as equally with power as he can with speed.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so nothing as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
29-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
We'll give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. Numbers on the ground for Hall a week ago. 13 carries, 55.
For this play.
Play action now. It's Geno. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down. Smith gets it in the hands of Wilson, and they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Geno. That's Kenyon Sadiq, his tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Sanders' kick is good. And the Jets are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's amazing, Mike, no matter how fast the league progresses, there's still some teams that are just late adopters. And listen, I get it. It is hard to stick yourself out there. Failure is ultimately very hard to explain away at the end of the game. But 4th and 1, 4th and 2, I'm keeping my offense on the field. I just understand the value of touchdowns, especially in today's modern game. 3 points over time is just not going to get it done.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's across midfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10
Slav, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the
8
marker.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll pitch it out here.
26-yard line.
Whoa. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, and it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
On play action, Goff. And he'll somehow manage to get rid of this. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete.
2nd and goal.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. He's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 17-yard line. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This from 34 yards. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions go out to a 10-3 lead.
So after a drive of that length, I guess you feel like you want to come away with something. But, you know, anytime you settle for a field goal, it always feels to me like for the defense, it's a win. So you put a drive like that together, it feels like you got to punch it in for 6 and don't really give themselves the opportunity.
The Jets offense headed back to take over once more. Already Sunday number 3 of the NFL season. Let's remind you of what's ahead. The Rams, who played on Monday night, another national game. And a good matchup, interconference against Denver at Mile High, followed on Monday night by the Eagles and Bears at Soldier Field. Remember the double doink game from 2018. That comes right 8:15 Eastern, 7:15 Chicago time. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he just does manage to get rid of this one. Hounded by the defense. They nearly got him. Incomplete, setting up third down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane. And it sets up fourth down. On is McNamara now to punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Goff to throw. That's caught. It's Isaac to Small. Drive rolls on here with 1st down and 10.
That's good for a Lions 1st down.
Now Goff. And nothing doing there. He's going to go down behind the line.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Catch is made. That is Williams. The Lions Called their first time out. And now third, they only need 2 yards.
Gain of 13 yards.
Throwing,
Third
Goff.
and 2.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now.
Jack Fox
He's on
in
for the second
formation
time
for the Lions.
to try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Jets offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Halftime coming up. Get out of Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. He'll start at the 4. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Jets offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Whoa! Breece Hall! Inside the 30. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, New York. That was some kind of run, Greg. We saw him break a tackle and then use his elusiveness to get to the end zone for the score.
Mike, for me, it's all watching his feet. I mean, look at him work. His ability to make guys miss in the open field is special. And I'll tell you what, that play, that was something to watch.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Jets will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Lions offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. That one out wide to Gibbs. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Laporta in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. It's caught by the tight end Laporta. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. The ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. The punt team out there for the 2nd time, and that kicks away. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. On the fake to Hall, here's Gino. and he'll somehow manage to get rid of it. He took a shot, too. The pass falls incomplete. Now, a second down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's Mitchell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
To throw, it's Smith. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll look underneath and finds Gibbs. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
A second down throw for Goff. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
A gain of 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
38-yard line.
Here's a designed run. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6.
Taken down back at the 42.
From the gun, it's Gino. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Jets first down.
First down, Jets.
Play action now. It's Gino. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
At the 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Hall. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Lions offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. A gain of 14. Good way to start the fourth quarter with a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Jahmyr Gibbs. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Lions. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Lions 17, Jets 13.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. A second down throw for Smith. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First down, 10 yards to go. On the give, it's Hall. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Throwing on a run. It's behind his man. And it's incomplete. And by Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. A couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He's to the 35. Look at him go. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Gino to throw. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. Aleem McNeil in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Second and long coming up. Back is Smith. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll air it out, deep for Wilson. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. Ooh. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 20.
They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Goff to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here comes 3rd and 6. They'll go once again with Kamara. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. First down picked up as the running game comes through.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the